Here she is, Dame Edna Everage.
We bring you a news flash from the ABC. Dame Edna Everage would have you believe she's the most famous housewife in Australia. But it's been revealed there's somebody even more famous. Wendy Barker in Glen Waverley in Melbourne.
You sexy thing, you. I believe in...
Wendy Barker shot to fame in the late 1960s when she moved with her family to England. She was often seen zipping around Leamington Spa in a little grey Triumph. Wendy was very quickly seen on the catwalks around Leamington Spa, and within weeks she was on magazine covers around the world. The Australian supermum was giving fashion tips to Twiggy and Mary Quant. In fact, Dame Edna Everage herself admits she got her fashion sense from Wendy Barker.
From this angle, you are indeed lovely.
In fact, the ABC has discovered in its vaults some previously unseen vision of Wendy Barker when she won the trout fishing competition in Italy in 1971.
I caught a fish! Oh, I've caught a fish! Oh, how do I get it off the line? How do I get it off my line?
Wendy's fishing outfit took the fashion world by storm. Although there were clearly some items in Wendy's wardrobe that were best left unseen. The pink bathing cap was a flop in the fashion world, as was the red rubber ring. Nor did Wendy inspire much fashion taste in her own children. Let's have a flashback now to Wendy's daughter Jane and son Paul.
I remember the time we were in Bruges. It was pouring with rain and it was the first time they ever put the tent up. It took them about 2 hours really, but Anne and I were okay. We just sat in the car and snoozed. Just as they were finishing putting the tent up, the rain stopped. Then everybody else came up and put their tents out.
Mum has always been one who doesn't mind airing her dirty linen in public. So as we drove around Europe, the dirty linen would be outside our tent, well, clean linen after she washes it. But it didn't always dry in time. So we would drive down the roads with the dirty underwear, or the clean underwear, drying, locked in the window of the car. And I remember she used to do it back in Australia as well. So I was really perturbed when we would arrive at a school camp and my underwear is still drying outside on the window of the car, jammed as the windows wound up. So that was Mum, but we still love you, Mum, and we're very pleased to celebrate your 80th birthday. So happy birthday.
Wendy's biggest break was when she was invited to the fashion capital of Italy, Milan, where she was asked to parade her new range of hats. One hat, I should add, was adopted by all the milliners of Milan. So popular was this hat that Italian women and children flocked to Wendy like pigeons as she strutted her stuff in the local piazza. And with such a flair for fashion, Wendy's family, including Melissa and Andrew, are prepared to overlook her occasional flaw.
Nanny likes to cheat in all board games, but she will profusely deny it. Apart from that, she's probably one of the best women I've ever met, and I'm very lucky to have her in my life.
We're very lucky to have Nanny in our family because she's the only person that can actually cook. Our Christmases would be very boring without her.
Model, fashion icon, supermum, Wendy had it all. But those heady years are sadly in the past, as a few other housewives are all too ready to remind her.
You've aged. You have aged tragically. And yet I'm still the same. It isn't fair, is it, darling?
But Wendy still has a legion of fans who've turned out in droves to wish her a happy 80th. Some of them are still wearing her kind of garb.
Ladies and gentlemen, I ask you to rise and drink a toast.
Even the Hawthorn football team was celebrating Wendy's birthday, cheering from the stands when they heard she was heading for 80. Not that everyone supports them.
I'm Tim. I'm Wendy's brother-in-law and have known her since my childhood. The odd thing about Wendy is her unreasonable loyalty to Hawthorn. Even in the rain, at the MCG, with the Tigers winning, she maintained her strange affliction. Happy birthday, Wendy.
And perhaps the last word should go to that other Melbourne housewife who's struggled for decades to reach the same stardom and fame as Wendy Barker in Glen Waverley.
And I'm a lucky woman, Olive. I am, because I was born with a priceless gift, the ability to laugh at the misfortunes of others.